Recently, Master Deputy Stanley Murray and Laura Lang with the Orange County Sheriff's Office explained the common types of scams targeting seniors here in Central Florida. They're back to share simple tricks that you can incorporate to your daily routine to reduce your risk of becoming a victim. Laura and Master Deputy Murray, thank you so much again for being here.
Thank you.
Again, we talk about this subject. It's so important, not only for seniors, but really basically for everyone. And something that really impacts people are those scams for the elderly, talking about trying to get their personal information. And I know very often they're a little, open with giving out just all of those details. So what can we do to ward that off?
I think it varies, of course, with each individual, but I do notice that seniors tend to keep a lot of their personal information around the house, letters everywhere, envelopes everywhere, because they're very articulate about wanting to keep up. Some of them are not as computer savvy, so I would recommend that they find a way to shred their information rather than just putting it in a bag and putting it out in the trash. They can also periodically, they can go to different places that will shred it for them. If they have a personal one of their own. But that's kind of start, because when someone breaks into your home, it's not always the jewelry that you're looking for. They're also looking for some personal information that they might be able to take later and use at a later date to open up accounts and credit cards.
That's the thing you may worry about. Oh, something valuable, like if you have cash or you have jewelry. But you're right, they're looking for personal information.
Correct.
So how can we, again, encourage seniors, really, if they get that phone call or they get that email requesting it, what should they be looking for? What are those red flags?
Usually there's 4 key elements when someone is trying to scam them or take their personal information. When you start looking, and especially if it's a scam, they're going to tell you one of 2 things. They're going to tell you you've won something, or they're going to put you in a state of fright. So either you're going to jail over something or you're getting a cruise. The next thing they're going to tell you is you got to give them some type of money. So when they're asking for money, they're going to ask you to send it either by a Green Dot card or a prepaid credit card, or they're going to ask you to send it by a wire service. If you comply, they will contact you back. But the time when you decide not to comply with them and give them any more of your funds, they may turn the scam into a threatening scam if it was a winning scam. So you have to, and you'll see that with every scam, especially through phone calls, or even through the mail. You'll see that.
And they're really giving you that sense of urgency. Oh, you have to give me that information.
Absolutely.
You have to wire the money today, or such and such will happen.
Correct. They do such a performance, and they play off of what you say. So we cannot say every single scam is going to be identical in the verbiage, because it's how you are responding to that individual.
This is one of those subjects we can talk about for hours and hours. I know the Sheriff's Department has presentations that you do out in the community, and we can give folks information on how to, access those seminars. One thing that we did want to cover is safety when you're shopping, when you're out shopping. Very, very quickly, we have just a few moments left. It's one of those things, it's my personal thing of seeing a woman's purse in the buggy at the grocery store, and then they walk away. It's one of those simple things to think about. Anything else very quickly, those tips?
My grandmother used to, she said she would keep her money close to her heart. And I guess you ladies would know what that means. She would tuck it in an area that was personal to her to be able to make sure she only took what she needed. And that's the kind of the thing we try to push out to people. Clean out all the valuable bags, anything you might have in your car, put it in your trunk area. Anything as small as even your phone cords to your phone, put them in the center console. Make your car look like it was on a car lot. There's just nothing in it.
And that's great information. Master Deputy Murray and Laura, thank you again. We can do lots of segments about this, keeping folks safe. So thank you again for those practical tips on how seniors can reduce their risk of becoming a victim of a scam. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.